Hey, what's up, boys and girls? Rockiet here with a brand new guide, build, tutorial, whatever you want to call it. I'm back with another one for you. Now, I've been seeing the four healer strat. Everybody been trying to use it, and they're like, oh man, this is it. This is the build and everything. I've been seeing y'all trying to use this, and I'm gonna help y'all, okay? Because I've been seeing y'all make videos and trying this out. I've been stumbling upon some of y'all. I ain't gonna lie, y'all don't know what y'all doing, okay? And I can understand. You don't have me telling y'all what to do. I'm literally a genius, so y'all wouldn't understand. So I'm gonna tell you how to use a actual four healer build, so where you don't lose, you have no issues, and you're just winning back to back. Now, quick disclaimer: it's going to be boring. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It gets boring after like 7 matches because you have no competition with this build. Now, what you see as the gameplay is like a glimpse of what we were using, and you'll see it, but we weren't using it to the full potential. I'm going to explain everything, and you're not going to see it, but you'll see it when you try it yourself. Okay, that's just a quick disclaimer. But before I get into the build real quick, I want to say this. I'm going to be in the future, I'm going to be making videos explaining different jutsus and like doing like a breakdown of certain characters and their jutsus and stuff, and I hope to see added to the game in the future. Now, no, I'm not just going to be doing it for healers. I'll do it for other types as well. But you guys got to recommend certain characters that you might want to see that I might not cover, like more like the irrelevant kind of like class, like characters that are not going to get like a huge notice or huge shine. You guys got to like, voice your opinions on what characters and stuff. But I will do a breakdown on their jutsus and things along that line. So, for no further ado, or less further ado, let's get into the build. Quick disclaimer: you're going to need 2 DLCs for this build to actually work or make it happen. If you don't have any healer DLCs, I recommend for you to not watch this video. Maybe in the future I'm gonna make one that help people that don't have any DLCs or anything like that. But right now, this build, you're gonna need DLCs for this one. If you have the Anoki DLC, you have this build hands down. And if you don't have the Naruto DLC, I recommend you get it. If you don't have it, this might be a little bit harder to accomplish this build, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll maybe help some of you if you don't have the Naruto DLC yet. Alright, so what you're gonna need, your first 2 healers. You're gonna need 2 healers with the same build, okay? So keep that in mind. You're going to need to have Super Light Boulder. Super Light is really good jutsu, makes you move fast, make you move really quick, all that stuff like that. You're gonna need that. Your second jutsu you're going to need is Air Pump. Air Pump is to stop healers or any like attack type, range, defense, whatever. It's more or less to help you stop the other types from attacking you or whatever, or stop them from doing whatever they're trying to do. That's what you're going to need to make this build really kick off and have like some sauce, okay? Your ultimate, insect jamming. You're going to need that 100%. No questions asked, no like suggesting anything else. No, insect jamming with super light and air palm. So air palm is going to help your second jutsu to come back faster, which is super light. That's perfect. Super light will help air palm, and as well it'll help get your secret technique. And insect jamming has a really good time, like more or less it'll come back really quickly. You could probably get insect jamming after the very first scroll, like exactly after, if you all pop super light and boulder. Which, let's get to that. Your other 2 healers are going to need super light and boulder, and they're going to need to use orb. Now, orb is a 100% good jutsu to stop healers. 100% healers, healers only, really. I particularly do not like the jutsu far as like the little ball part, but I like the orb when it goes out, especially when it's against other healers. Healers typically use heal tags all the time. It's the best thing to use. And since you have the orbs and hit them, it resets their ninjutsu tools. Sorry, I'm on that. But that's what you need. It stops healers. This will really stop healers from stopping your build. And that's why I say this build is overpowered. Now for your second, or for your ultimate, you need is insect jamming. So yes, all 4 you're going to run insect jamming, and all 4 you're going to be using super light and boulder. That is the best scenario it can happen. For you all to run that, it's literally unstoppable. you're reducing your enemy's defense, so you're doing more damage. Air Palm is doing nice damage. Orbs is going to do nice damage. You're going to really take out a lot of people really quickly. As well, I realized insect jamming more or less is like a counter for C-Suite's ultimate. Now I know some people might say, well, C-Suite's ultimate is not being used that much. I see it here and there, but if you do, see it or happen someone to use it against you, insect jamming is a great counter against it. I realize. What I mean by that is, okay, C-Suite's ultimate allows you not to see. It also inverts your controls, and it just gives them, the user in the team, infinite substitution. So more or less they can do damage to them, but they can't do damage you can't do damage to them. So what I've realized, if you pop insect jamming at the same time they're activating C-Suite's ultimate, what happens? No one can see. That's what happens. The teammate used C-Suite's ultimate cannot see a thing, and you, the user, at pop insect jamming cannot see. So more or less, you're at a stalemate. None of you guys can see, no one's taking damage, and they just wasted an ultimate. Boom. And to you, it doesn't matter at all because you get your ultimate back faster than they will get theirs. So you really didn't waste it. You just countered their ultimate, and you get insect jamming again, or your ally might have insect jamming and actually use it to do damage to them. So that's what I realized. There's no actual jutsu that stops C-Suite's ultimate from affecting. There's no jutsu like that. You're going to have it no matter what jutsu or ultimate you pop. You're going to have C-Suite's ultimate on you. You're going to have your controls inverted and you cannot see. But insect jamming will make it where they can't see, and more or less you at a stalemate. They just wasted their ultimate. That's what I realized, and it's really good for a lot of different scenarios. If someone pop my guy, boom, insect jamming, they cannot see. He's gonna just more be popping that ultimate trying to hit somebody. With you having super light boulder, you're moving around the map really fast. So if they try to use the kick part, they're 9 out of 10 gonna miss it. This build really counters everything. Everything that comes your way, you're countering it. There's nothing that's going to stop you, really like mess with you or anything. You just have to be really smart with your movements and who you're targeting. Like for what I mean like by that is like boom. As the users that have orb, the 2 users that have orb, if you see a healer, use orb on the healer. That's who you need to be focusing on the most. You all are going to have heal tag, so don't really be worried about trying to heal too much. You all are going to have it. If you're taking damage, pop orb, stay in that little orb for a second. Maybe maybe tells your teammate you need some heals, so they can throw some heal tags to you or something like that. That's what I'm saying. You need to communicate with this. This build is really good with communication. But other than that, as the people with orbs continue to target the healer will have no jutsus and have no healing tags. They're more or less becoming useless, and both of you have it. So like, what are they going to be more or less popping? The only way to really like counter you, and they would have a full team of healers, all 4 healers, and they all popping maybe like all are popping extraction, or all of them are popping super weighted. That's really the only thing that's going to counter you. But at the end of the day, you're countering them at the same time because you have air palm, you have orbs, you're stopping their jutsus. Now yes, they might like slow down your ultimate, but really they're not doing anything at that point. This build is 100% broken. If you are looking to stream snipe or just win every single game, this is it for you. This is the build 100% for you. This is game changing. Like, there's nothing and no one can do to stop you in this point. And in this like moment with this, this build happening, all 4 of you using this, insect jamming is literally broken, especially super light and boulder, and it lets you zoom across the map really fast. Far as clothing, I would recommend having as your top to get your secret technique faster. I think it's first blood. I recommend having that. As your bottoms, I typically use reducing the cooldown time for your ninja tools so you can continue to spam your healing tags, which is very important because none of you have any heals, so you might want to use that. Okay. If you don't use that, I would recommend maybe boosting your movement speed. Like one of my friends, he had on the like making it where he moves faster across the map. I recommend that. That'd be really good help. Maybe if you don't use that, I really don't know anything else that you could use. I just like I said, I recommend that is the best for like all of this. In honesty. Um, Here is another ultimate that you could probably try to use. Use Sakura's ultimate. It's like to revive people. Like if you have maybe a one person doesn't want to use insect jamming, use that instead. Especially if it's combat, I recommend having that just in case somebody gets hit with Keening or some type of ultimate actually lands and does stop you guys. Then yeah, you're gonna want that, Sakura's ultimate. That's really gonna come back really quickly, especially with you guys popping I mean, I said super light boulder. You're popping that over and over again. You're gonna get your ultimate really fast. That is just really going to be unstoppable. You're able to come back, your molars are never going to die, especially with insect jamming, reducing their defense and blinding them. There's really nothing they can do. This build, this squad build, is literally broken, game changing situations. And I give it to you boys and girls to have fun, because at the end of the day, this game is getting boring. They're really not adding anything, it's really difficult or changing it up. But like I said, in the future, I'm going to be making videos like that, hopefully giving the Soleil, maybe even Bad Knight some ideas to maybe make Shinobi Striker a little bit better. If not for Shinobi Striker 1, maybe the secondary game or second game coming out from this, or the successor of this game, more or less. But more or less what I'm saying, I want some people to have fun, and I don't see a lot of people playing healer. Hopefully this will have like a spark of more people trying to play healer. Like I said, this literally is OP. They would have to nerf this build or nerf some jutsus for this build to actually not work anymore, and that's the only thing that can really happen. Um, Hopefully, this is some game changer stuff for you boys and girls. It really helps you, makes the game very fun, very interesting. Like I said, if you want to stream snipe or just play Ninja World League, just win back to back, whatever you're looking for, this is the build for it. This build works for every game mode, even if you're attacking or defending barrier battle. This helps you. And base literally gets you across the map really fast. You can defend bases, all that. This is the build for every game mode. I gave it to you boys. Hopefully you have some fun, make some people mad, maybe even get some messages out of it, like some real pissed off people. Hey, it's up to you boys. Y'all to see what happened. That's been a video by me, the smartest gamer alive, and I hope you all have an amazing day. I see you. Peace out. Bye. Wait, hold up. I want to get something off my chest. I've been seeing some of y'all faking y'all healer builds, like taking y'all homeboys into a survival match and telling them to attack you and when not to. Yikes. Faking a build and talking about his OP? Yikes.